Hey everybody, it's Kateriix and welcome back to Niche. We are playing in the new update today and we are working our way towards the swamp over here. Slowly but surely, we are definitely going to make it there. We have been breeding a little bit, so we have been breeding Meme and Shire and Susie and Kook here, and they've given us a couple of pretty decent babies. This guy over here, little Kunu, was pretty darn cute. He has that very interesting Bearyena snout. So I believe that I have gotten a couple together that I would like to breed next generation with. So Dukta would be great with, I think it was Romera. Yeah, I would like to breed those two together. They both have double nimble fingers. They both have pretty nice genetics. I mean, Romera has the poison fangs in her recessive, which would be lovely to bring out. Getting more creatures with some fishing tails would be great too. I mean, maybe we should be breeding Milo with somebody because he has the fishing tail, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm just gonna keep mating these guys for now. So I am going to continue just kind of getting rid of some grasses and stuff, as I think the best we can do for now. So let's actually get this guy to hit the tree so he can grab some nuts, and we can do the same thing with that guy over there. And of course, these two ladies can kind of move their way up. I suppose Susie could get in this nest right here, and unfortunately that mating failed, which is too bad. Who has a parasite here? Anna Lara. Alright, well, this guy's pretty close to you, so that'll be good. And we can move you up here. Yeah, you might as well grab some berries. That's pretty decent. You can do the same, of course. Our food is pretty good. I'm not too worried about it. We have quite a few people back on this original island. I said that I was gonna keep like Lumio and stuff, so this is actually Lumio's last day. He gave us a lot of really good children, so that was pretty great. Cece, you know what? All these youngins can start moving their way north with the rest of the tribe, these three here. So let's just do that. We'll start moving everybody along with each other, of course. I don't want anybody to be left behind. I don't want them to get leeches or anything like that. But these two will probably just stay here. Oh, then again, Milo's only halfway through his adult life. So, you know what? We'll bring Milo too, but clearly Lumio is going to be hanging out right here to the end of his days, which is tomorrow. So alright, but we can get this berry bush here. And you can, of course, come and help out with the tree. Oh, and we did find another berry bush, which is quite lovely. Dukta, with his double nimble fingers, will be great for the tree as well. And you can collect these berries, I suppose. And I think we have moved everybody. Skipping the day here. Thank goodness. We're having a good time. Let's see. Yeah, we can move her out of the nest. We can actually move this guy over here. He's going to be our best little nut collector, really. So we'll just get this guy to get rid of a whole bunch of grass. Beast? I feel like we need to breed Beast, because he is, in fact, what his name implies, and he has the fishing tail and the poison fang. So AC. Let's see who else we have. Okay, not her, not him. Romera might be good for him when she gets a little bit older, of course. GC, yeah, looks like for right now, Romera would be the only one for him. So he might have to wait. He is a little bit older. He does have 4 days of his life reduced, but he should be able to have a couple of babies with Romera when she gets a bit older. So that'll be pretty good, actually. Let's get you breeding. There we go. You can grab that, of course. Everyone can grab all of these nuts for us. And then, of course, look for, excellent, more berry bushes. I'm very impressed. I'm very happy about that. Let's actually get Mom over here. And this is Shire, right? Yes, it is. So let's breed with him, and she'll just have to wait until next turn. This little guy can start moving in the grass. You can use all of your turns here and discover that berry bush for us. Yeah, we're doing good. Just about everybody has a nimble finger now, so I mean, lots of good stuff happening there. Lots of food collecting to be had, which is good because we are definitely going to need it when we move over to the swamp, because it's all going to be poison berry bushes and we might have to get off the swamp pretty quickly. So I want to just make sure we have, oh, hello, a good buffer. Maze, you've just been hanging out in water and killing yourself. Can we do something about this? Come into the tribe here and maybe get out of the water so you can breathe a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we're probably not gonna breed her or anything. She has blind eyes and are recessive. The gills could have been cool. And she has hemophilia. And of course now she only has 3 days left. But I mean, maybe she could come over here and collect some berries for us or something? I don't know. I like the idea of saving someone from killing themselves. So that's kind of why I did that. So, I mean, yeah. Alright, let's just get these guys to get ready to move along with the rest of the tribe. They are kind of lagging behind just a little bit. And I'm gonna start moving these guys that are not breeding onto this island and see what's there. And then everyone else can be on this island. Or this one is okay too. I mean, just having some berry bush collectors, we can't bring everyone to the swamp. How many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces. We probably won't even bring a whole 10 creatures over. But we'll see. We'll see. Who has a leech? Oh my god, Sudoku has a leech. Alright, let's skip the day. Get somebody to help Sudoku out. This poor guy, he can't breathe or nothing. There we go. That's better. Maze, I mean, is there any sticks or anything? Not really, but I guess you can grab this bunny? Did that bunny seriously not die? You hit it and it didn't die? What is going on with these bunnies? I'll tell you what. That's unfortunate. Now I kind of feel like I wasted 5 food. That's too bad. Let's get everyone else. No. Yeah, there we go. We'll get them moving upwards as well. A leech, of course. There we go. So this guy, Roro, has a leech. Let's maybe get this guy moving this way. And you can move up here. I think that we can actually put him here and he can start collecting from a berry bush. That should be fine. She can wait here for these 3. I think will be pretty good. Now let's get back over here. This is kind of where like the main portion of the tribe is. Well, in my opinion, I suppose. Yeah. But let's get you moving over here. We'll just kind of discover this whole island and then get people to move off of it. That's what I think. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So let's actually get Shire to hit this so Dukta can grab a bunch of nuts and you can grab some berries, of course. Are you pregnant? You are not because you just had your baby. Oh, Vanu. Oh, he has a very interesting pattern. Vanu. Oh, the spots. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like it. He kind of looks like, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't quite look natural, but he looks like maybe he's a hairless nicheling with this pattern that has kind of like a spotted skin, but that's all right. That's pretty cool. I don't actually mind. So let's maybe name Vanu. Let's name him Sun. Just Sun. That is fine. Then let's get other mum, Meme, back on a nest here. You can collect these berries. You can collect these. Actually, you have a digging paw. So are there any sticks? Yes, there is. So let's go grab them. And you can't collect? Oh, there's no berries left. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Let's get back into our regular view mode here. And there's Quirky, so let's have you breed again. How are these guys? 4 and 3 fertility. I guess, yeah, okay. I guess it makes a little bit of sense why they are not, are having so many failed matings, I suppose, is correct. I don't know. Speaking English? What? I don't know. Anyways, are we actually gonna be saying goodbye to Maze? Probably. She only has 2 days left. I mean, I don't know. We saved her and then she went on her way. That's how I feel about it. Pretty much. So we do have a leech. I want to make sure I get that off before I forget about it. So there we go. Let's not do that. Let's just move this way. That's pretty good. You can kind of hang out here. Get rid of that. There we go. And yes, we were waiting for you guys to... can you fish that? Not really. We failed. We didn't do very well. Try again. Oh, darn. You know, it's okay. Try again. Darn! Oh well, oh well. I guess we could start to move you this way. Just kind of, though. And you can actually just sit right there. Ah, yes, babies, of course. I keep forgetting to check them. So we have Lossy, and she actually grabbed the dots as well, which is pretty cool. Her pattern is interesting, to say the least. She certainly has the colors of her mother, but just in a dotted pattern. A medium pattern and density very thin. So, lots to do. This whole thing is just like patterns, these like 5 columns, which is a lot, which I suppose makes for all the different kinds of patterns that we have, because you can literally have hundreds of patterns. It's pretty crazy, actually. So let's actually move you over here. There we go. And we'll just get rid of a bunch of grass, basically. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And you can get back in this one. That is great. You could hit this tree for us. Yeah, that'd be good. And yeah, everybody just like spread out just a little bit here so we can decide where we're going, who's gonna stay on this island, who's gonna move over to the next one. I assume our next breeding pairs will definitely move over, whoa, hello, to the next island. So Romera is getting a little bit older. In a couple days, probably like 2 days, she will be old enough to mate. And I am gonna meet her with Beast. She might get a second mate because I said that I wanted to mate her with Dukta as well. So he might find a different mate. I don't know. Would Lossy be a good mate? Kind of. Yeah, she wouldn't be bad, although I would prefer to have a double nimble-fingered creature. And then I definitely want to find a creature with these Bearyena genetics, except female. So maybe they can produce one of those that also has the correct immunities for me to play with them, I suppose, to breed them as well. So let's actually get these guys. And are you gone? Yeah, Maze is gone. So let's grab these guys and start moving them out here. Actually, how are we doing when it comes to our water things, our swimming? Actually, not there. I always go back here for the mutation menu, but it's not there. So what was it? The webbed pot? See, we've still only swam 14 times, which I think is weird because we have had to move through the water for quite a bit, and I feel like every time we go into low oxygen, we you know, we are swimming, but I suppose not. Which, I mean, is fine. We don't necessarily need to do the water genetics thing. I just think, overall, I would like to take this playthrough to actually 100% unlock all of the mutations. I think it would be interesting. and I like the idea of it. So that would mean eventually getting over to the mountains and grabbing all of these prehistoric genes as well. So we'll see. You know what? I might get bored of the series before I'm even able to do that. So I guess we'll just figure it out. Actually, you know what? Kanuku? I'm gonna try swimming with Kanuku, just to kind of unlock those things. And I know some people might get upset because you're kind of like killing your creatures, but just get ready for the swamp when all of our creatures are gonna freaking die because they're all poisoned. It's gonna happen, okay? And I am going there. There's no talking me out of it, that's for sure. So, we will check out this baby. Of course, is Zana. Lovely, lovely. 2 Bearyena claws, which is pretty cool. She has big body as well, which is pretty cool. Does big body not give you, like strength and stuff anymore? Oh, it does. It just doesn't say so when you hover over it over here. So you'd have to look in their stats to know what gives you what. Alright, well, Zana has 8 strength. She's pretty awesome. She has 1 defense from big body, cold resistance from big body. I mean, actually that's pretty cool. Immunity C, so an immunity. She has 6 fertility. Zana! Oh my gosh, you're lovely. I really like her. She has black fur. She has no pattern. Okay, I like her a lot, okay? I really, really do. Let's get you over here and get your little buddy over here who is going to eventually mate with you. Let's get Carson over here. I know that, Carson was a creature that I was actually going to mate with Susie, but then I couldn't figure out who I was mating her with, and then I decided to mate her with Kukir. She could technically still mate with Carson, but you know what? Maybe I like Kukir a little better. I don't know yet. I'm not gonna make a nest right this second. Let's just grab that. That's pretty good, actually. So come over here, hit this tree. That way Dukta can maybe get a couple more nuts. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Let's see. Meme? I think we can definitely repair this nest and get her pregnant again. Good. Awesome. This baby we did not look at either. So Taduk, he has a double nibble finger, which is great. You know what? I want to name him like, let's name him like Flash or something. And I actually want to rename Izana as well. And I think I'm going to name her Moika. There we go. Great. So Moika and of course Flash. So I am still pretty set on the idea of let's make like a couple of creatures that are like warriors and then a couple that are collectors. I think that'll work out quite nicely actually, so that's what I'm gonna try and do. As for Roro, oh no, you have a leech on you and I really have no one around that can help you out. That's unfortunate. Maybe let's have him like wrap around and then next turn he can get his leech removed. That'll be good. So let's just skip the day and let's get you to collect from this bush. I'm gonna get you guys swimming. There we go. I guess you literally need to have this little icon in order to swim. I feel a little bad because they're going to get low oxygen. Their lives are going to be cut significantly short. But like I said, I want to unlock the things in the mutation menu. So that is absolutely what I am going to do. And there's no talking me out of it. Alright, so let's get, you know what, try. Just try and dig. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to destroy this bush because I'm not going to come back here. I should have done that for these bushes. Oh man, sometimes the decisions I make are just bad ones. Like my creatures could have so much more food right now if I just paid better attention to what I was doing. It happens all the time. It really does. Even if I'm playing by myself and I have no one to talk to, which I mean, I'm technically still talking to myself right now, But I mean, if I have all the time in the world to make a decision, and I will still quite often make the wrong decision. So that's all I have to say about that. Oh my gosh, guys, we got twins! Okay, let's check them out. Hold up. Move you over here or something. Actually, you're Shire, aren't you? You're Nuku, and you have a leech on you, so let's do that. Oh, you had a freaking spiky body. Alright, and let's get the leech off this guy too. Okay, twins! Let's check them out. Alright, we have Anime, whatever. And she is pretty good. She has a runner's leg, which is fine. It's absolutely fine, but of course I would prefer a double nibble finger. And everybody has ram horns, which I pretty much love. Can these guys even have ram horns? I think it would be interesting. Maybe we should try and get some horns on some of these Bearyena snouted guys. Yeah, probably. Okay, but other twin. All right. Our other twin does have the double nimble fingers, which is great. And she has the poison fangs in her recessive, which is absolutely lovely. I definitely want to get those poison fangs out. And that reminds me that Romera is actually now old enough to breed with Shire. And I actually am just gonna get her pregnant right this second. And you know what? I'll wait to get over here, actually. So I'm not going to put her in that water because I'd rather her not have low oxygen like everyone else. That's probably not very good for our pregnant ladies. So let's not be bothered with that. Let's catch this fish. I know quite a few people are going to lose life getting into this water, but it is what it is. Shire? Yeah, I'm gonna have him wait too. If he goes in here, will he get the low oxygen? No, but I think if he goes in here, he will. So let's not. Well, regardless, he's gonna have to, I think. So, okay. You're gonna have to no matter what. So, Romera did not get the debuff. That's alright. I'm not complaining. Okay. Where is Shire? Which one is Shire? That's you? Alright. Let's get you breeding once more, I think. I think we're pretty good on the breeding. I think everybody kind of has a partner, or I can find a partner for these guys. That's pretty good, actually. So let's get you moving this way. You can stay here for now. Let's finally skip the day. What is this? Baby born. Whoa! What a cool... Oh my god, look at those eyebrows. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, that just made my freaking day. That is so interesting looking. Okay, he doesn't seem to have the pattern on, in his little profile picture here. Oh, what's his name? Tanu? Oh, he doesn't quite have that facial pattern on the family tree, but he does have a masked pattern, and boy, does he not look interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I am going to leave it at that for today, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!